A lot of people have been asking me, with so many people struggling nowadays, what I think as a tax attorney, some changes that could be made in the tax code that would help people that are struggling so much, but wouldn't cost so much and create so much bureaucracy. So I have an opinion about that, and I'm going to share it with you, and I hope you like it and it's helpful. Anyway, my name is Maurice Kemner. I'm an attorney, real estate broker, business consultant, and coach, and welcome to True Legacy Wealth Media. So what we have right now in our income tax system, we have certain standard deductions and we have different tax brackets or statuses that people use when they file. So you have married filing separate, married filing joint, single, head of household, all this kind of crap. I think it would be better just to make it really simple and everybody file their own tax return and we don't have these different statuses. But the main thing I think we should do is have some very large standard deduction. And I think it should be something like $100,000. Now, bear with me here. The numbers show that basically the bottom 50% of people who file tax returns only pay 3% of the income taxes filed. I mean, this money, this 3% that they pay is really important money to them. They really need it. People are struggling. And in addition to income taxes, employees pay 7.5% of their income right off the bat for Social Security and Medicare taxes, and then their employer pays another 7.5%. So if they have their own business, if they own their own business, then they pay both halves and they're paying about 15% Social Security and Medicare taxes. This is huge. I think we should spot everybody on the first 100,000, give them credit for Social Security and Medicare taxes, but they don't pay until after you make over $100,000 in wages or business income. Now that right there, and then go back and say to the employers, the 7.5% that you're paying, since you're already paying it out, rather than pay it to the government, pay it to the employee, right? So for an employee or business owner, that right there is a 15% increase, right? It's 15% if you're self-employed, you don't have to pay. It's 15% if you get the part your employer is paying and the part you're paying. And then I think we should extend this to state income taxes as well. On the first 100,000, there should just be a nationwide standard deduction. There's no payroll taxes, no business taxes, whatever, no taxes on the first 100,000. Now, the amount of money that this would cost, it's a smaller, much smaller percentage of the whole amount of taxes that are paid. So I think it could be easily spread out along the top, right? And I'm not saying once somebody makes over $100,000, you immediately start hitting them. I think it should just, maybe that's where the current rate of taxation that starts now after the standard deduction, that's where it should start at 100,000, just go on from there. And then maybe people that make a lot of extra money. I mean, we're talking like millions of dollars a year. That's where some of this money can be made up. I mean, once you're making millions of dollars a year in income, um, how many steak and lobster dinners can you eat, right? How many more steak and lobster dinners can you eat? How much do you really need this money, right? So I just think this would be a big help. It would be a big boost. And it would, I think, help alleviate a lot of the bureaucracy in our government rather than taking money in and then try to redistribute it through a lot of other social programs. The money would just go directly in the first place to people that are working and have businesses. Anyway, this is my idea. And if you like it, then I hope you'll like and subscribe. But also, if you like it, pass this video on to your representative, pass it on to the new administration. It's just after the election. They say they're looking for ideas. Well, give them this one. Whatever your politics are, it doesn't matter. I mean, communicate with your representatives, state, local, and especially federal. Let's see if we can do something to bring some relief to the people who need it the most using tax policy. And that's my take on it. I'm just telling you what I think and what I'm basing that on. Thanks for watching.